Brooding of chicks is an Herculean task to most beginners and some farmers. In most cases, farmers get it wrong on what to do after brooding, thereby losing their young chicks and also having runt or stunted growth. What's up, my people? Welcome to my YouTube channel, Life of a Farmer, Loaf, where we discuss farming in details. I remain your anchor, Ishokri Ovokironye. You can call me Ovorans. And guess what? If this is your first time, consider subscribing. And to all my old subscribers, thank you for taking me this far. Don't forget to click the bell icon, like, share, and drop your comments in the comment section. Do this to help me grow my channel at no extra cost to you. Love you. On this episode, we will discuss on what you should do after brooding to obtain maximum and uniform growth within a short period. Endeavor to stay till the end because every second in the episode is very important. So let's dive into it. During brooding, most people will tell you that brooding should be 2 to 3 weeks. However, from my own experience, brooding has no specific duration, as certain factors such as the weather or climatic condition has control over your brooding, most especially in Africa, where we don't have the adequate equipment to monitor chicks, unlike developed countries like the US, the UK, and others. For instance, these birds you are seeing currently are 14 days old, and because of the season we are in Nigeria, known as the dry season, that's before the harmattan sets in, we did our brooding for 4 days. For those 4 days, we gave them heat, and on the 5th day, we stopped the heat because we noticed that the place was becoming too hot, and there is kind of a build-up of this ammonia build-up. So what we have to do then was, during the daytime we open it to allow air in, and at night we drop it and we open parts of it so that there will be so that the cold at night will not be too much. So that was what we were doing. So if somebody now tell you that you should do your brooding for 2 weeks and you not monitor them very well and you continue brooding, in the long run you have mortality resulting from heat stress, ammonia buildup, and others. So after brooding period, if you are the type that have a specific brooding room, then move your beds to grow out section. But if the reverse is the case, then you can continue to use where you used for brooding, but make sure there is enough cross ventilation. Because we started with Gumboro vaccine, this being the bird's 14th day, we are administering Lasota vaccine. Mind you, we are not using any form of growth promoter for these birds till marketing at 8 weeks, and these birds are the 500 birds which we got that were under stressed, and as you can see, they are doing pretty good, and today is their 14th day. By next week, when they complete 21 days, then we'll administer another vaccine. So one secret after brooding you should stick to is to ensure that there is adequate feeders and drinkers, because the more the birds grow, the more space they occupy and the more feed they tend to consume. And I will also want you to know that you should provide lighting, and it's not just any light, it should be bright light or bright fluorescent light, white fluorescent light to say should be used, as this will enhance their growth. And the light you can choose to switch it off for a few hours, especially at night, so that they can rest to enable proper feed conversion at that night time. Then one thing that you must not fail to do after your brooding is, when they attained 4 to 5 weeks of age, you should do grading. This is a process whereby you separate the smaller ones from the fast growing ones, as it's most likely that all will not attain same size uniformly. So the slow growers or the smaller ones, you should feed them separately, so that because the larger ones may likely not allow the smaller ones to feed. Put the smaller ones in a separate unit or area, let the bigger ones stay on their own. Then those smaller ones, like, give them more attention by administering vitamins or any form of growth promoters which you know that you can administer to enhance their feed consumption and feed conversion. And lastly, after brooding, please endeavor to clean or wash your brooder house immediately. Don't leave the floor unattended with droppings and litters all over, as this will lead to growth of disease causing microbes which will affect your subsequent birds. Then feeders, drinkers and other materials should be properly washed, disinfected and allowed to dry properly before next use. One very important thing you should not forget to do is that you should please subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon, like and share so that others can benefit and to help me reach a larger audience. Thanks and God bless you. See you in my next video. Peace out.